What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights to the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, like button for the YouTube algorithm, and do not forget to subscribe, man. Take a look. Bitcoin all-time highs today. We got some Shiba Inu updates. We got to do a quick shout out to K9 Finance. Shout out to the K9 Finance team. We will be doing an interview here with the team, AMA, what you want to call it. We'll be doing that on Monday at 3 p.m. Pacific time on the channel. So make sure y'all pull up for that. Shout out to Buzz, man. Salute to everybody rocking with the channel. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Let's take a look at what's going on with SHIB today. Besides us gearing up to break out to that 6,500 points per coin level, 7,500 points per coin. Now, besides the few things I told y'all to worry about, it's looking really good for Shiba Inu right now, and I'm extremely bullish. So take a look at this. These burns, so if you didn't hear, Shiba Inu team just recently did a burn for about $45,000 to $85,000. Lucy says these burns were conducted by the SHIB developers, but they wouldn't have been possible without the shibArmy builders and users. So this is a big shout out to you, shibArmy users and builders. We bow to you for your support. That is needed. These are the people who just farm. There are the people who just farm engagement by talking about burns, and then there are those who actually are working on progress. Understand the difference. No need for bragging on X. Actions speak louder. So basically, Lucy threw a shot there at somebody just bragging about burning or bragging about the burns, but not actually burning. So I don't know who that was to. Let's see if the comments are open. It looks like only who she tagged could respond to it. So we can't really get much engagement or feedback on what the community thinks when it comes to that. So Lucy says in the end, approximately 340,000 worth of SHIB was burned, equivalent to 80 ETH. Now we know that the amount should be burned is technically more than that, I believe. We were told there's $1.1 million, sitting to the side that should still be burned. So now take out about 340,000. We still got, a decent amount that should be burned. So I'm expecting this to just be one burn of many, removing those tokens out of out of circulation. So that's 9.6 billion. So it looks like around 20 billion tokens approximately, give or take, around that number to burn $1 million. So $1 million burn would only be around $20 billion worth of tokens. So that tells us we got a lot of burns to do to really, affect this supply, y'all. We got trillions, 589 trillion. So this, with a $300,000 burn, we only burn 9.6 billion. And, that's not even a piece of a trillion, really. So we got to do that 549 different times. So we really got to ramp up the efforts of shibArmy. We're looking out, into the future. This is why I encourage y'all to think about generational wealth when it comes to SHIB. Yes, we might not see SHIB. Now, me personally, I believe we could see 1 cent. But a lot of people ask, can Shiba Inu hit $1? I don't believe that's possible at this current circulating supply. You got to think we got 589 trillion tokens. We have to reduce the supply. If we can reduce the supply, then yes, Shiba Inu one day could potentially hit $1, but not at a supply of 589 trillion. Y'all got to be realistic and understand that. That is more money than is in the entire world. Now, do I want SHIB to one day be $1? Of course. I think it can in the future, but I'm not sure if it'll be in my time or, it'll maybe be down, some generations. But that's why I'm telling you all to think about generational wealth. Because think about if you did buy a small bag at this point, a few 100 million SHIB or, however many million, and you leave it for 10, 20 years. Who's to say it won't be at $1 by that point? I'm not saying that it can't, but I think it's going to take a very long time unless we figure out a way to drastically burn more tokens with efforts like shibArmy. This is why, I say shout out to the dev team, because this is only possible because of shibArmy. If, anybody else has a better idea to burn more, I'm for it. Let me know. We'll promote it on the channel and, we'll get it out there. If we could figure out something that's burning, a big amount of SHIB. A lot of y'all want to say, hey, tell the dev team to burn half the supply and things will be better. The dev team does not own the supply of SHIB. When Ryoshi created Shiba Inu, he released it. He renounced it essentially. He gave half the supply to Vitalik and released the rest. So everybody else, there was no team tokens. Everybody else had to, essentially buy the tokens from the market. So no one has control of the circulating supply of Shiba Inu tokens to just burn it. Hope that, that clears some things up. But there should be more burns, taking place. I'm assuming, from the rest of that. We got Shib top trending stock with symbols at the open. So Shib, Floki, ladies. Also Shib up this week 154% at the time of Robinhood reporting that March 8th. It says K9 Finance. Shout out to K9 Finance, man. We're going to check out the K9 Finance chart. Shiboshi says Happy Women's Day. On this special day, we want to see X flooded with Shib. Drop your Shiboshis in the comments to celebrate with us. Throw your K9 some bone. Throw your K9 some bone. Special K says, and Lucy retweeted it. Slightly over 24 hours from launch, K9 is already taking the DeFi world by storm. Follow K9 Finance and don't miss Saturday's space. Day one highlights: 3,850 holders, 24-hour trading volume, 12.5 million. Satoshi and Kao announced as advisors to the DAO. So Shiba Inu, Satoshi, and Kao are officially partners of another project. I don't think we even seen this take place, even though we see other projects are part of the Shiba Inu ecosystem. We've never seen them, become official partners of another project. So this is one we want to pay attention to, y'all. You got to connect the dots when you see stuff like that taking place. So we got the K9 Finance thing going on. We got Treat still to come. We got She still to come. We just got the female Shiboshi collection just dropping. We still have Metaverse, in the future. We still have, play to earn card game coming. We got a lot of things lined up with Shiba Inu that, people, can look forward to and can keep that price potentially moving forward. So not only just that, we got the shibArmy as well. That's harder than everything. So K9 looking fire. Remember, Satoshi speaks tomorrow on K9 Spaces. So Satoshi will not be speaking, actually. I could tell you that. Somebody want to make a bet? We can make a bet. It'll most likely be an AI voice over or something like that. But yeah, I know who the real Satoshi is, y'all. If you forgot, this is why you need to be tapped into the channel, man. You need to be subscribed. You want to stay up to date with the latest news. Go check the history of the channel, and you'll see we've been calling this plays very, very nicely, y'all. I'm tapped in, man. Tapped into the heart of the shibArmy, man. Shout out to y'all. Shibasens assemble. Chubibi says listing for Bone on Binance. Your vote is very important. So make sure y'all go drop a vote on Binance if you would like to see Bone be listed. That would be very, very nice for Bone to have, that Binance listing, as well as for our ecosystem to be listed on, or have two tokens from our ecosystem to be listed on Binance. That would be fire. So She Burns incoming. Also, Lucy says, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate K9 Finance on their amazing launch. After meeting with them back and forth over the past month, I had high expectations and they proved to be as great as they seemed. I'm so proud to be a part of this Shibarium validator. So K9 and Lucy is an official validator as well. So it looks like K9 got they recruited the entire Shib team, the top players in the Shib team, Satoshi and Cal, to, become advisors. And then they even scooped up one of the biggest influencers on Twitter for Shiba Inu, Lucy. So shout out to K9. They knew what they were doing with that one. And this is, I could foresee a lot of projects doing this, basically positioning themselves within the ecosystem to have value and add value and, be able to leverage it as a win-win scenario for their communities as well as the shibArmy. So shout out to Buzz. This is who we'll be having the AMA with on Monday. Again, that will be Monday, 3 p.m. Pacific time. So make sure y'all are there. So let's see. Shiba Inu trading volume in fourth place, excluding Robinhood, surpassing Doge, XRP, and Cardano. Crazy. So that's just the update for right now, y'all. Matter of fact, I want to go check out. K9 Finance chart. Okay, so looking good. 4,000 holders right now. Take a look at the price. 3 zeros, 1952, up 23% on the day. Okay, so it's pulling back right now. We see it at 1833. So we got a 13.93 market cap, liquidity at 496K, 4,000 holders, $2.3 million in volume in the last 24 hours, y'all. Looking nice. Looking really, really nice. Shout out to the K9 team on the launch. We will be, again, doing an AMA with the K9 team Monday, 3 p.m. Pacific time. Make sure you be there. That's all we got for this video. Tap in to get any of my courses. Matter of fact, in case anybody's wondering, what's likely to happen next with K9, let's see. Even though it's so brand new, you can't really do technical analysis on the project this early. But we're going to see what we can see. So pulling up our Fibonacci levels. Tells us that it pulled right back to that 61.8% level. So that was a good pullback right there. If you see that pullback and you went long right at this section, then, you know, that was a good entry. So now we're waiting for it to, you know, continue to give us some price action to determine what's likely to happen next. So shout out to the K9 team. Definitely going to enjoy that AMA. Make sure y'all come over to their Twitter page and get tapped in as well. So that way you can know what's going on. So at K9 Finance. At K9 Finance, you'll see it. It says K9 Finance DAO on Twitter or X. Liquid yield coming to Shibarium, powered by K9. Official SHIB token partnership project ERC20 TGE March 7th. So K9 now live. Here's the official contract address. I'm sharing that out. Seven international communities on Telegram already. Sheesh. So that's all we got for this one, man. Appreciate everybody for pulling up, and we are